Alright, so today we're straight piping Liam's naturally aspirated TD42. So currently Liam's TD42 just has a stock exhaust. So for comparison, Liam can quickly start the car and have a listen to what it sounds like. Alright, so there's an exhaust flange just here, which is in front of what I believe to be a big muffler. And then this smaller, it's either a muffler or a cat, I'm not 100% sure, so if you know, please tell us. But yeah, there's an exhaust flange here, so we're just going to disconnect that, and then it'll be straight from the exhaust manifold to here. But it's only like 2.5 inch pipe, so we'll see how it sounds. It's literally just, no, it's just fucking rounding it. So the top nut on the flange is proving to be a bit hard. It's stripping out on the socket. So we're just heating it up to hopefully expand it, and then it should hopefully be able to crack. Alright, so we managed to get it with the ring spanner after a lot of persuasion. This isn't a pain in the ass to get back in. Alright, so we're just going to take off the rear hanger because we're going to pull the whole back part of the exhaust out rather than having it flop around while we drive it about. I'll leave that there for now. Yeah, that's going to want to drop, so do you want me to come in there and hold it? Yep. Is it out? Oh. Alright, so exhaust is out. So we'll turn her over and see how she sounds. So as you can hear, I reckon we've done a pretty good job making it sound better. It sounds like a tractor now, which is what we want it to sound like. So let's take it for a drive. That's fucking, could drive that around for days. That's a bit. What do you say about the revs? It actually revs past $3,000 now. Like it's cleared it up. Like it goes, I can almost goes better. Get a, yeah, it actually revs past $3,000. It never used to. What we got like it's struggling, but now it's just like bop, bop, fucking. Tell you what, I didn't think it was going to sound that good, but geez, sounds like an absolute tractor. I've probably been on the loud side for road legal, but I don't know, we'll see what we can do. But I don't think I'll be wanting to put the stock exhaust back on after that, I can tell you that. So having that free flow through the exhaust really allowed the engine to breathe better. So normally in this car, I struggle to get it to rev past 3 grand, whereas just then it wanted to go to 4. So yeah, it's definitely a performance improvement to the car, I'd say, as well as a sound improvement. So yeah, I love it. Alright, so we're just going to reattach this front part of the exhaust just because I want to see what it sounds like with this still on, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so that little bit of exhaust is on. So now we're just missing that end piece with the big fuck-off muffler. So we'll see how it sounds.
That's not a bad medium.
That sounds pretty good. It's definitely not as loud. It's actually... It's not too loud in the cab, but it sounds... One of it's how it goes on the rev range. Yeah. I'm obsessed. And if you want to, you sort of can drive it quietly.
Yeah.
As well. Still revs past 3 grand. What I might do, I might see if I can like keep this set up and then just weld pipe into the rest of it.
Yeah.
And then just have just straight 2.5 inch pipe all the way rest of it. Because like even like that, like that's just casually driving.
You won't get put up,
and it's not loud at all.
Yeah, you wouldn't. Alright, so this is Liam's Nissan Patrol with half the exhaust still attached. Let's see what it sounds like.
Yeah, how did it sound?
Sounded good. Yeah, sounded really good.
What about compared to...
In comparison to the straight pipe, I think it sounded better.
Is it as loud?
It's as loud when you put your foot down.
Right.
But it has a deep note. It has a deep note and actually sounds good.
Right.
Yeah, I'd stick with this setup over the screamer pipe, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely the way to go.
Yeah.
It sounded really good. Anyway, it's about to hit a thunderstorm on us, so we should probably go back to the house.
Yep.
But yeah, absolute. This is the way to leave it. It looks good. Sounds good.
Well enough. Just got so dark all of a sudden.
I know, it's getting dark. Storm's coming. I think it's about to bucket down with rain. Oh, I can see it coming. You can see it coming out on the horizon. So we're just bucking down with rain.
Yeah.
Go.
We'll leave it there for now, I reckon. I reckon I'll try drive it around like that. I'm sort of a little bit worried about drawing attention to myself, to be honest, just with like coppers and that. But I think eventually I'd probably just, with the rest of what's left of the exhaust just here, get rid of the muffler and just send the pipe straight back on its own and see, just because I'd like to have an exhaust hanging out the rear, makes it look a bit more legal.
So straight pipe versus the half kind of cut exhaust did. Yeah. What one do you prefer?
Obviously, like if you're just looking for the biggest noise you can make, straight pipe. Like no questions, just screamer pipe, straight dump out under the cab. That's what you want. But in terms of like if you have to drive it all the time and that sort of thing, that little bit that we added on helps.
Oh yeah, you could definitely get away with that and just drive it around as a daily.
But I want to see what it's like to have just the rest of it, the 2.5 inch pipe, whatever it is. Just
because you don't really want it coming underneath your driver's seat, your passenger seat, you know?
Yeah, it'd sound better if it dumped right at the back of the tray.
Yeah.
The other thing I was just thinking about with the exhaust, when you're forward driving, if you're doing bog holes, that sort of thing, it is good to have it exit at the back of the cab, because otherwise you risk water coming up the exhaust because there isn't that length. Traditionally on an exhaust there'll be you notice most exhausts sort of point down at the end, and I'm pretty sure that's to when if you do get in water, it sort of creates air sort of bubble at the top of the exhaust so that the water doesn't come through because the air's there. So that would be another thing with having it chopped off there. You sort of risk having water come a fair way off the exhaust, but yeah, that's about the only issue with it, I suppose.
Well, on that one, it's now pissing down with the rain, so thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next episode of
Modifying cars.
Modifying cars.
Yeah.
See yous.